Hurricane Laura could be a Category 3 storm when it makes landfall. NBC News meteorologist Bill Cairns joining me now. Bill, tell us where Laura is right now, and when and where do you expect this storm to hit?
Yeah, I was waiting for them to fire up engine number 2 next to Morgan there, and then he would really be in trouble. So let's get into the storm details.
Yeah, we need to get him out of the way.
Obviously, you can see the storm. This is the center of the storm. This is zoomed in. We get these satellite images every minute, so it really is a smooth loop. And it looks like the storm's trying to form an eye right in here. And we'll wait and see if that does become the eye of the storm as we go throughout the next couple of days. It looks like a pretty big eye, so there are some ramifications of that once it does begin to form. So here's what we're looking at. It's a minimum hurricane. It hasn't increased in intensity over about the last 6 to 10 hours. That's fantastic news. But it still is expected to get much stronger in the days ahead, especially late tomorrow. That's when, mostly all during the day on Wednesday, we could be watching what we call rapid intensification. The Hurricane Center has shifted the forecast, 115-mile-per-hour winds just south of the coast tomorrow evening at sunset, and then a landfall sometime close to midnight right along the Texas-Louisiana border. And that's when we could see the worst storm surge, the heaviest rain. That's when we could be watching just devastation and destruction. And then the storm comes up here in a big wind event, a lot of power outages all the way into areas of Arkansas, and then a rain event through Tennessee and Kentucky, and eventually all the way to the East Coast. But it's that storm surge that we're most concerned with. We're still watching our computer models. We still haven't cleared the Houston area. You're still on the western edge of all our computer models, but most of them are pinpointing a landfall between Galveston and Beaumont, Port Arthur, and that means the dirty right side of the storm, right over Cameron Parish there, Lake Charles area, right along Sabine Pass. That's the area of greatest concern. And look at this. So, Allison, the storm surge, think of it like this. If you're standing in the sand at the water's edge, and then you take the storm surge as the amount of water that would be above your feet. So that would be, we're expecting 9 to 13 feet. So that's, wow, clearly about 5 feet, 6 feet taller than most people. And then there's wave action on top of that. Yeah. So if we get this 9 to 13-foot storm surge, even the houses that are on stilts, sometimes they're 13, 14 feet high, even those homes could be destroyed in a storm this powerful with a storm surge like this. So that's, our biggest thing is first the storm surge. It kills the most people in hurricanes all the time. And then we'll deal with the wind and the power outages. And as Morgan was saying, we've got hundreds of thousands of people evacuating in the middle of a pandemic, and where are they going? How long are they going to be there? It's it's a very difficult time for our friends on the upper Texas coast and southern Louisiana.
Bill, all I keep thinking about is that prior to yesterday, you were talking about this possibly Laura coming on top of Marco. I can't even imagine what folks would have been dealing with if they were dealing with 2 storms. I mean, Laura sounds like enough trouble in and of itself.
Yeah, Marco turned into nothing. It really didn't do any damage. There's a little bit of minor flooding like in Pensacola, but I don't even think it caused any problems. So we're lucky we didn't get like the 1-2 punch scenario, but this storm will be bad enough all by itself. I can't imagine. I am very confident. This will be $1 billion weather disaster without a doubt. And there will be some communities that, will take months, maybe even years to rebuild when the storm's done.
Yeah, and you said it, Bill. They're dealing with this in the middle of a pandemic. It only complicates things further. Bill Cairns, great to see you. Even though you are the bearer of bad news today, I'm sure we'll be talking to you throughout the week. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.